wave slaves thrive inside of this wake up show flow. Hip hop's alarm clock, the bomb spot. Mellow with ganja that makes my eyes turn yellow. She reclined on my leather sofa. However, close to 9 p.m. Joe Briggs, King Tech, I could just see him on the 1 and 2 side. My front and full for the run 92.3. Number.
That part right there.
It's a classic.
That makes
record.
That makes our theme song and our name come out when she says that wake up show. Good morning, my people. Here we go. Let's hear a little theme music. What do you think? What's up, Steve? What's up, Ann? Tanya? Karen?
Check it, bust it. Tune it up, it's the corrupt novelist, nines involved in this liveness. Radio wave slaves thrive inside of this wake up show flow. Hip hop's alarm clock, the bomb spot. Mellow with ganja that makes my eyes turn yellow. She reclined on my leather sofa. However, close to 9 p.m. Joe Quicks, King Tech, I could just see him on the 1 and 2 side. My blunt and full pour the run 92.3. Number 1 in the slum representing DJs. Sways the host, he police the most. What a collaboration. See, I'm
All right. Good morning, people. Welcome to the road to a million. I am Darren Campbell. I am your real estate mentor. What's up, my people? This is the road to a million. It's a new day. It's a new week. It's a new opportunity to reinvent. What if you went to sleep last night with a decision that, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to be a whole different entity. I'm going to be a whole different ball of energy. I'm going to be a whole different motivated, pumped up, fired up, crazy work ethic, ready to go kind of person. Bam! And you woke up today like that, like I did, on fire. Are you on fire? Well, why not? Well, maybe you need some music to get you going. Maybe you need to wake up. Oh, and then somebody wants to call right in the middle of the song.
The 92.3 megahertz will exert radio waves to slaves from a phenomenal distance. Electrons to there to slice the G.
All right. What is it? What is it? What is it that will make you fire up and become a new person? What is it that will make you turn a corner and be somebody different? You see, it's all about your energy. Now, what is it that's going to give you the energy to transform, to transpose, to become something different, to become something better? You got the opportunity. You're still alive. Hello, you're still here. And wait, and let's count the advantages. You're alive. Okay, that's the first one. It's kind of essential. You need to be alive. Number 2, you're healthy, right? We're all blessed enough to not be bedridden, sick. Do you know somebody who's bedridden and sick? I do. Do you know somebody whose health has taken a turn for the worse? I do. Do you know somebody who's doesn't have the physicality to get up and hustle? I do. So you're blessed in that regard. So you're alive and you're healthy. Hey, Tanya, good morning, good morning. So that's Tanya. That's Peaches. I ain't calling you Tanya, you're Peaches. Hey, all right, so you're alive, you're healthy. Now, what else? Everyone that I know that watches this, and last week, man, we broke like 7,000 views. You hear that, Marlon? 7,000 views last week, people. We are growing. We're feeling good. Lupe, what's up? Okay, so you're alive, you're healthy. You have the tools, meaning you got the mental capacity. You've got the skill set, meaning you have the ability to listen to these principles and incorporate them into your daily routine. Hey, Tracy, you have the ability to take tools that you learn, that hopefully I'm teaching you a couple of here and there, and implement them into your day. So wait a minute. You're ahead of the crowd already. You're alive, you're healthy, and you have the ability to learn and implement. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep on. Want to pile on? You want to know some more? You happen to be in the United States of America, and where opportunity is freaking everywhere, and it's just taken for granted. It's not that it's not here for that person, not there for that person. It's here for everyone. And it's just not taken advantage of enough. It's taken for granted very, very often. Matter of fact, way too often it's taken for granted. We have an opportunity, you know, in a lot of countries, it's very difficult to go from nothing to something to spectacular. In this country, the line from 0 to spectacular is pretty straight. In this country, you can just have work ethic, learn some things, apply them with your work ethic, kick some butt, boom, and you can grow. And guess what? The best opportunity on planet Earth to do that is in what arena? Sales. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a little news flash for you. There is no better way to go from zero to affluent hero than in sales. In sales, guess what you don't have to do? In sales, you don't have to go to your lab and invent something for 2 years. In sales, you don't have to punch a time clock and have somebody dole out, $400 a week to you. In sales, you can find an opportunity, you can find a need, you can marry the opportunity, the service, or the product and the need, and make all the money that you can. You can make all the money that you can. Let me tell you something else. The top salespeople in any organization make more than the managers. Quit calling me. Make more than the managers. Wait, let me repeat that because I got interrupted by somebody calling me right in the middle of the road to $1 million. Why do they call me right in the middle of the road to $1 million? Everybody knows I do the road to $1 million from 9 to about 9:23. Right, Latanya, 9:23, 9:24. We do this for about 23 minutes. I don't know where that number came from, but that's about how long it takes for me to rant and then run out of steam and be ready to take a nap. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so what was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Skills? Sales. Oh, sales. Yeah, sales. Okay, so the breaking news, the news flash is that the top salespeople in every organization on planet Earth, every organization you can name to me, the top salespeople make more than management. Now, they may not make more than the CEO or the guys that own, all the shares in the company, but they make more than all of their management. They make more than the people supervising them. That's why sales rule the world. You want to know something? Sales rule the world because no organization can thrive or even survive without sales. And so if you hone your skills and become this impeccable, this immaculate, this incredible sales machine of a person, you are, one, forever employable, and two, probably have the ability to be amongst the highest earners in that entire organization, management included. You get it? You see, management is overrated, people. I've been there. Trust me. I have managed 200 or 300 or 400 people, and I've also sold amongst 200 or 300 or 400 or 500 people. And let me tell you, being the top salesperson beats the crap out of being the top manager. Well, I'll tell you this. As the top salesperson in an organization, the same organization that I became the top manager in, as the top salesperson, I made about 9 times as much money as I did as the top management person. Now think about that. Think about that. Now, what does that tell you? That says you got the ability to blow the lid off of your income if you just get really good at sales. If you just get really good at sales. And let me tell you something. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what I want to become a super duper mega expert in, and I want to bring you with me. How about that? Now, I sold a lot of real estate in my career. How much, Marlon?
$4 billion.
All right, I sold over $4 billion worth of real estate, right? That's great, but what has that done for me? What it really has done for me, because you don't give a crap about my sales. You care about your sales, right? So I'm not here to brag about mine. I'm here to tell you that in the course of selling $4 billion worth of real estate, I've learned a few things, and I want to share those things with you. But first, I got to get you convinced that sales and the limitless power of sales is really where you ought to be focusing your attention. Do you get it? Before I start dumping all these sales skills on you, you got to be convinced that you need to become a master of sales. And I can't think of anything more valuable you could be than a master salesperson. You feel me, Latanya? Tracy, a master of sales, not a master of meeting people and collecting business cards. Look, I collected another 50 business cards the other day, right? And those are people that I'm going to sell something to. But the idea is you don't want to be a master of collecting leads. You don't want to be a master of meeting people. You want to be a master of making people feel good. You want to be a master of selling shit. You want to be a master of closing things. You want to be a master of meet one, sell one, close one, cash one paycheck. We got to get to that, don't we? So what's more important than your ability to sell, your ability to close? Here's what's funny. Here's what's really funny about the real estate business and a lot of other businesses. Do you know they will hire you? You can get your real estate license, and most brokerages out there in the world will hire you and will never say, do you have any sales experience? Have you ever practiced overcoming objections? Have you ever practiced opening on the phone or in person? Have you ever practiced tie down closes? Have you ever practiced learning how to empathize and or mirror your client? Have you ever practiced closing? Have you ever practiced asking for the order? Did anybody ask you any of those questions before they signed you up for whatever company you work for? Did anybody ask? You know what's crazy? They hire people to sell stuff and nobody's teaching anybody how to sell stuff. That's the craziest thing. So I'm declaring right here in front of you guys, my church, my people, church is in session. I'm declaring to you, I am going to be your guru for sales. Can I be guru for sales for the whole world? What do you think, Marlon? Yeah, I want to be the sales guru for the world. Hey, matter of fact, Marlon says I need to tell you guys every time, hit the share button so other people can join us in church here every morning so we can grow our audience. But I want to teach the world how to sell. How many people think I can do it? You believe I can do it? Can I be sales guru to the world? Can you guys help me spread the word? If I promise to make you a master salesperson, you promise to help spread the word and make me the master salesperson guru to the master salespeople in the world. I want to teach the world how to sell, ladies and gentlemen. If I teach you how to sell like an expert, I have taught you how to fish. I didn't give you a fish. I didn't hand you a lead and say, here goes, go sell that house. I taught you how to fish, which means you can go anywhere, any city, any town, and any company and go sell. And the process doesn't change from car dealerships to pharmaceuticals to real estate. Oh my God, what do you mean? Where's the fireworks, Marlon? What do you mean if I am a master salesperson? 7,000. Yeah, Angie, 7,000. Wait, listen. A master salesperson can sell anything, anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's cars, pharmaceuticals, real estate, widgets, wine, water. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Just get the skill set that allows you to sell. Now check this out. Over the weekend, I went with somebody. There's the fireworks. Woohoo! There we go. I love the fireworks, you guys. I'm into fireworks. When I make a good point, I want fireworks. Damn it. That's why Marlon's been working on these graphics. Now, anyway, hey, but yeah, we like the fireworks to just show up. Not you got to hit a link to see some fireworks. What the hell is that?
They just don't show up.
There's some link to the fireworks, man. We want to see the fireworks, right, Ange? All right, listen. Okay, so let's talk about this real fast. I went with a friend of mine to a car dealership the other day, and I'm just sitting back and letting the salesperson do this lame-ass job of selling a car. And it was pretty remarkably bad. And the fact of the matter is, I know what happened. That guy walked into the dealership and said, I want a job. And the general manager said, okay, well, what we'll do is we're going to put you out on the lot. And when somebody walks up to the lot, you go say, hey, can I take you on a test drive? And not once did they give them any skills in how to open and how to capture the imagination of that client, ask the right questions to find out what's driving that person, what's making that person interested in the car, and what about a car turns them on. You see, your words whether they be questions or statements, frame the sales opportunity. And so if you set the table the right way, then then the client will start to walk right down the path that you paved that takes you all the way to the closed sale. Do people, is this a skill worth knowing? Is this a skill worth practicing? If I told you that I could teach you enough so that you could go to any company anywhere and within a year become one of their top 10% in the top 10% of their sales, how dangerous would that make you? That would make you so super dangerous, right? That's where we're going, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we're going, because I think the world needs to learn how to sell. At least the entrepreneurs out there need to learn how to sell. At least the people who want to become wealthy know how to sell. Every wealthy person I know is the best person at selling a certain thing, whether it be investors on the opportunity, whether it be somebody on the need for them to buy their company from them. I told you I had lunch with a guy last week who's worth $900 million. And the fact of the matter is he got to be that large because he told a really good story about a couple of his companies, sold them, and cashed in about $500 million. Now, how could he do that if he wasn't a grand master salesman? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to become grand master salespeople. Woohoo! Let's go. It's going to be fun. Let's do it. The fact of the matter is your words frame the sale, and you want to frame the sale at the beginning. And what helps you get the ammunition to frame that sale? Your questions. It's your questions that get you there. It's your question, the power of your questions that give you the ability to learn what the client is thinking and what turns the client on and what motivates the client. And then you get to lay out for them exactly what it is they're looking for. Do you understand? If that salesman, that car salesman, never asked me and my friend what was it that was important to them about that car, about a car, about their next car, he never asked. He never asked one stinking question about what the needs were, or what the desires were, or what the hot buttons were, or what the sexy things were about the next car that they wanted. What did they envision? What did they dream about being about their next car? When they envisioned it, when they closed their mind, when they closed their eyes and pictured themselves driving, what did they see? Wow. Now then, once they get those questions answered, what if he went into and showed us a vehicle that fit those parameters? What if you went deeper? What if you got all up in this person's business and found out what their income was, and found out what their down payment ability was, and found out what their dream vision was of the car and how it felt and how fast it was or how comfortable it was or what color the leather was? What if you found out all those things? What if I knew all those things about you before I showed you a car? If I asked you those things and I got the answers to all those things, and then I walked you directly to the right car, the one that you could afford, the one that fulfilled your fantasies, and the one that fulfilled your needs, and I put you in that car and let you experience it in real life. And that car checked off all of your boxes. What are my chances of selling you that car? Oh my God. Holy cow. You just bought a car. And you don't go to another dealership because I just delivered all your needs. And you don't go check out my competition because I just gave you everything you wanted. And you don't wrestle with my price because I fit it into your price parameters. You got nowhere to go. I asked you the right questions. I delivered you exactly what you wanted, and I boxed you in. You gotta buy my car. Where's my fireworks, damn it? Woo! I sold you a car. One car, one test drive, one sale. That's a kill ratio, ladies and gentlemen. That's a kill ratio. That's what top salespeople do. That's what top salespeople do. You see, you don't. If I'm in a Lexus dealership, and the first thing you show me is an LS 500, and that car costs $162,000. Oh, but that's my dream car. But I'm on a freaking I'm on a Starbucks budget. Then I'm an idiot of a salesperson, because there's no way you could ever buy that car. So I set you up the wrong way. I set you up to be disappointed. Or if I went the other end of the spectrum and I showed you some stripped down entry-level version of a nothing that checked off none of your luxury creature comfort boxes, but you could afford it, but it still didn't make you feel good in any way, what are the chances of you signing on the dotted line right here, right now, buy that car today? Zero. You're going to keep looking and go try to find somewhere where you can get everything you want inside of your budget. You see, it doesn't matter how much money. It doesn't matter that it's unlimited money or just enough money. I'm going to fit my product. I'm going to fit the right product into your money. I go backwards. Sales is a backwards thing. I need to know what your needs and wants are, and then I'm going to back a product into it. Real estate works just the same. Why do you think the whole pre-qualification thing makes so much sense? People need to get pre-qualified, because what does that do? That answers questions for me, their salesperson, that tells me exactly what they can afford. Now, I know they want a backyard, and I know they want to see if they can get a swimming pool, and I also know that they want to be in a good school district, but I also know that they love to be in a cul-de-sac. That's great. Those are all fantastic. Bam! But then I find out we also know they can only afford $600,000. Guess what? That completes the kind of picture that allows me to go shopping for houses, homes, whatever, that fit those parameters, and then I deliver them something that fits their parameters perfectly, and then we don't have to look at 100 houses. We only look at one. I'm going to deliver the one that delivers all the things, all the bells, all the whistles that they require. I fulfill all your needs in one shot. You see, you know why real estate agents get so frustrated with buyers? It's because real estate agents don't do their job. They get frustrated with buyers because they haven't qualified that buyer all the way down to the smallest degree, all the way down to the smallest detail, all the way down to the tiniest of their hot buttons. Real estate agents are just like, okay, well, there's one over there, there's one over there. And just because it's in the city or the zip code that that person is looking for, it doesn't make that their perfect house. You got to qualify them all the way down to the point where there's only 2 or 3 of those houses that exist at this time in this marketplace. Now your chances of getting them excited about one go way up because you didn't confuse their brain with a bunch of other crap that didn't fit their parameters. Well, yeah, I know you wanted 4 bedrooms, but this one's got 2 and a big living room. Get the fuck out of here. That's not what I asked you for. I need 4 bedrooms. So don't waste people's time with things that don't fit. You find out what fits and you back your product, the right product, into that parking space. Does that make sense? That's what a great salesperson does. That's kind of how we frame the sale. That's kind of how we know that we're going to win before we even introduce. Okay? This is the beginning of sales mastery. Again, what do I plan to be? The trainer of sales masters all over this land. I want to be the #1 sales trainer in the United States. I'm telling you guys this because I need you to be my accountability partners. So I was just reading something this morning that said, you wanna go for a big goal? Announce it to a bunch of people who can hold you accountable. That's why I'm saying that to you guys. I plan to be, Donisha, Chris Park, the #1 sales trainer on planet Earth. Let's start with the United States, but then on planet Earth. And I'm saying it to you guys because I want to be accountable to you so that I make sure it happens. And you guys are the first subjects. And so this week, let's see if we can get 7,000, cross 7,000 views. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the point is, you got to whittle that thing down. You got to pre-qualify, ask the right questions. And the funny thing about it is when you ask questions, you ask intelligent questions, and you listen really well, you listen intentionally, people feel like they know you better. It's the funniest thing. I ask questions, you do all the talking, and when it's over, you feel like you know me. Isn't that something? It's amazing how that psychologically works. But the more I find out about you, the better I can serve you, the better I can deliver to you exactly what you want, which lowers your propensity to say no to me. When I'm done, I'm going to deliver to you exactly what you're looking for, which takes away your need to say no, takes away your need to meet any other real estate agents, takes away your need to shop around. Done, done, and done. Because I delivered everything that you were asking for. How about that? That's hot. That's hot. Latanya, you asked about what's the best sales book to read? Ooh, there's a bunch of them. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you on that because there's a bunch of them. I want to start you out the right way and have you go in order of the best one for you at the current time. Let me think about that. I'll get you an answer. Because I read 1 or 2 sales books a month in addition to all the other crap. So I probably got 40 of them that I could recommend. Let me think of the best one and I'll recommend it to you. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sharpen your sales skills. When you got your sales skills, you can go anywhere, anytime, any country, any city, any company, and make yourself irreplaceable. The sales force is the only group in any company that downsizes that is the last to be laid off. Why? Because the company can't breathe if they don't sell. The company can't sell if they don't have a sales force. A good sales force keeps the company afloat. A bad one sends the company into bankruptcy. Ladies and gentlemen, let's sharpen our sales skills. I'm Darren Campbell. I'm your real estate mentor.
So you can hear
I'm going to see you all at the top. Sales gurus together. How about that? Everybody make it a great day. Let's get good with our selling skills. It's going to be a good day. I'll see you.
So wake up with organizing the brethren. King check your quicks better than your last fix. Severing whackers with sway the host dose a fat mix. Baby dolls frontin' so Saturday nights open. Hopping on the 101 time scoping 92.3 degrees. Choking on chocolate. FM dial smoking Prince Poe blows up from LA to Boston. I'm out. Yo, it's the wake up show. My genetic makeup take up 130 pounds of beat. But lyrics shake up like January 17th. Crossover 16th. Them seeds is faucet. Protect your neck and wear a bulletproof vest on your tonsils. Amateurs bandage your cornea. Cause you don't wanna see California. See arsenic spitting arsenic. With weight tech and dope quicks on the mix. Spinal meningitis ain't as stiff as the rip of brass. Cast out slash like racist crackers with whips. Come equipped. You're losing your paraphernalia. I'm a hip hop apostle singing the gospel like Mahalia Jackson. Each Saturday, 9 until the break of dawn. Put cocaine on my tongue. You got crack. Now rock on, rock on, rock on, rock on, rock on, rock on. I'm fooling with my niggas on the wake up show. We kick a little something for the radio. I'm fooling with my niggas on the wake up show. We kick a little something for the radio. Saturday night, get live, set it off right, swing with my peeps king.